What's up, folks? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. I think I'll save a more heated and lengthy debate about this, guys. That being the falling out of a gigantic brand, that being OpTic Gaming, and the most expensive single, I would say, individual purchase into the Call of Duty League of anyone out there with the purchase of the OpTic Gaming brand and then the franchise spot into the Call of Duty League. It's been crazy to see where this roster has gone this season, which has really not been anywhere. Now, I'm not trying to attack the team. I think they actually have their rhymes and their reasons as to what happened behind the scenes with this roster, as many rosters have struggled, not only internally with maybe management, but also the move to online has caused a lot of Call of Duty teams to struggle this year. And then you add on the main thing, that being the very much struggling game, especially with recent updates. I'll probably try and talk about that tomorrow, guys. You add all of those issues, and then, of course, the game itself being, by a lot of eyes out there, if not balanced, I'm trying to be nice about this, fairly broken, and it really does suck to see a lot of teams now have to try and adapt so many weeks outside of champs, but still upcoming events very shortly here. We have a meta shift, we have blacklisting of teams out there, we have GAs either trying to be or not really being followed by teams, and you add on to all of those the ongoing issues with the OpTic Gaming, and of course server and connection issues, especially once they moved online, and the struggle with roster changes. If we want to follow that timeline, for a long time there we thought Dashy was actually backstabbed. It so happens he was not. Then, of course, the move online where we saw those connection issues for OpTic Gaming being the most vocal complaining team of any team out there. And again, like I said before, maybe rightfully so. Remember the TJ Halley nade clip? I think that showcases exactly what their problems could be and have been when it comes time for online play. Then, of course, they have their first best finish, or their best finish all season, and shortly thereafter, following that weekend, they get rid of their coach being Pac-Man. Then the backstab returns because apparently, as of, kind of semi-breaking news out there, roster changes actually are happening. It was actually first Chino taking to Twitter to, really break the heart of these changes, and now apparently Dashy could be out as well, with Draz and Hollow coming up to join this team just before upcoming events, and of course just over a month from the $4.6 million Call of Duty Championship, which is just, all of that, by the way, pertains only to OpTic. I could do this for every single individual team out there with their own individual struggles, but I think of all teams out there, the downfall and the struggles have been by far the most extreme for OpTic Gaming, and how this roster fell apart. There's so many a variety of reasons to choose from, and it almost makes sense. It just really kind of sucks to see. And not to even mention the whole meta thing, I have no idea what we're going to see this upcoming weekend, guys. It seems that, teams like FaZe are going to be blacklisted. We'll probably talk about that tomorrow. I do apologize, Call of Duty viewers. I am falling behind because your drama is literally unrivaled and unmatched, and I'm trying my best not to dig myself a hole and fall behind on all of this. We could see 5 M4s for some teams out there. I don't know. We could see Uzi, Augs, MP5. I don't know. You name it, and all of a sudden we've gone from a 2-weapon meta to possibly a 3-4-5 weapon meta. I have no idea what these teams are going to be running. And then, by golly, mother of Jesus, if my mom is watching, please, Carol, look away right now. We got TJ, after all of these OpTic issues, then bringing the sucking of male reproductive parts back into the Call of Duty argument. And yeah, I mean that in the nicest of ways. I don't know why this became a thing. If you guys remember the first video we talked about this, it was Temp. Of all people out there, this one almost makes sense because maybe a bit hot-headed in his past, he referred to Joey Nubsy and said he needs to keep on sucking the ding-a-lang of Octane, paying his bills with their friendship. And now we have TJ all of a sudden going after FaZe Easy Mac, and these two can banter back and forth all they want. I'm not trying to take sides here, but to bring it to this level, all of a sudden accuse a FaZe member of sucking off the Atlanta FaZe coach Crowder at the point of me recording, who has not responded. I assume he will. If you guys want to check his Twitter, feel free to. That's a heavy insinuation to make. It's not professional, and I'm not trying to go after the guy, but if you're going to put that on Twitter, you're forcing my hand here. When we have a couple Call of Duty pros throughout the first season accusing other members of sucking other players' ding-a-lings, I'm probably going to talk about that. And if you would have asked me, at the start of the season if I'd be covering that stuff, I would say no. There's no way professional players talk about that online. If anyone, that's probably like a Fortnite pro. No, it happens now multiple times in Call of Duty, just adding to these OpTic issues. And I know a few of you guys might want to laugh about this, okay? Myself included. I'm just laughing with how insane esports and Call of Duty, especially news, can be sometimes. Like, I'm actually talking about this. So it sucks to see a potential triple-figure buyout of the OpTic Gaming brand with the Call of Duty buy-in, and we have the only remaining OpTic name team out there from a once dynasty legacy name to fall to this in their first ever Call of Duty League season. Really fail by most eyes out there. I hope they can pick it up. I hope they can turn it around. We will see what the Immortals Gaming Club does with this brand and does with this team and does with this esport as we do progress forward. And I'll keep on breaking it down for all of you guys. As per usual, I'm just curious, what do you think about the OpTic potential downfall and the struggle that they have going on? But I promise you, they are not the only team undergoing similar issues. Drink that water. Drink that coffee. Stay hydrated, okay, folks? I'll see you guys back here sometime very soon.